In order to get back to the idea of dividing the land or negotiating peace or talking to the Palestinians, etc., one has to deal first and foremost with the emotional trauma that we're going through and the need and demand for full sense of security for our people.
Like I have said on this channel a couple of times, if someone is lying to you, if someone is trying to deceive you, if someone is being deceitful, do not worry. Do not worry. Just give them some time and they will reveal their real selves to you. Don't push them. Don't quarrel with them. Don't fight them. Just let them be. If you can ignore them, ignore them. Give them some time and they will reveal their real self. It's like the phrase say, give them enough rope so they may hang themselves with it. Israel is now revealing its real self to the whole world. After the Israeli ambassador said on air that the quote-unquote two-state solution that the West has been pushing hasn't really worked out and it's not really a workable thing. And so Israel is not interested in any two-state solution. And they will just decide when and where they want to give Palestinians a state. After she said that, I came across this video by the Israeli president, also echoing the same sentiment, the same statement that this is not the time for us to be talking about a two-state solution. Israel is traumatized. The Israeli people are traumatized. So we should wait for them to get over their trauma before we can even start talking about a two-state solution. That now is not the time to even put this on the table. Let me play the video to you, okay, so that you guys can hear what he said.
What I want to urge is against just saying two-state solution. Why? Because there's an emotional chapter here that must be dealt with. My nation is bereaving. My nation is in trauma. The cup of poison that Israelis have seen has been filled. In order to get back to the idea of dividing the land or negotiating peace or talking to the Palestinians, etc., one has to deal first and foremost with the emotional trauma that we're going through and the need and demand for full sense of security for our people. So I would make a difference between Israeli boots on the ground and who manages the ongoing affairs of Gaza the day after. I'm not involved in the nitty-gritty under my position. There is the Prime Minister, the War Cabinet, it's a National Unity Cabinet. There are people who are dealing with it on a daily basis with various potential partners. Definitely the United States administration, which we welcome their support and involvement deeply into this vision of offering peace in the region. And therefore, I would differentiate between the immediate and what the horizon is. I truly believe in a horizon of peace. I believe it's feasible. But before getting there, we have to deal with some core issues. The behavioral mode of our partners. And how do we secure the safety and well-being of Israelis and Palestinians? These are the key basic questions before we get to the solution.
Yeah, we cannot or we should not or we shouldn't be even mentioning a two-state solution because Israel is bereaved. Israel is grieving. The poison that the Hamas terrorists place on Israel is now affecting the people. And they need to cure themselves first before anyone can start talking about any two-state solution. We all just have to put our lives on hold and wait for so-called Israel to get over its trauma. We should not talk about anything. We should not do anything. let all of us just sit and wait for Israel to get over its trauma. After that, before we can start talking about a two-state solution, the whole world revolves around Israel. And do not get me wrong. Israel was dealt a horrific blow. Israel was hit hard. And Israel is feeling the pain. That is true. But we must not forget that the Palestinians have also been traumatized for many, many years. And I did not see Israeli officials waiting for Palestinians to get over their traumatization before they keep on doing what they have been doing to them. I did not see that. I did not hear anyone saying that the Palestinians have been traumatized for many years, and so we should give them time to recover. We shouldn't do anything. We shouldn't build any illegal settlements. We shouldn't push the people to the war. We shouldn't harass, or we shouldn't break into their houses and pick up their children and lock them up in Israel. We shouldn't do all this because the Palestinians are grieving. They have been through a lot. I did not hear that. I did not. So now that Israel has faced some issues, all of us just have to wait. Everything just have to wait for them to recoup, for them to recover, before they can start talking about a two-state solution. So this whole two-state thing all depend on Israel mood and their feelings, right? So it doesn't even matter if other people are involved or not. It only matters if Israel is willing to talk about it. It only matters if Israel is emotionally ready to discuss about it. And what if Israel said they are not ready now, or they might not be ready after 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years? We all just have to wait until when they are ready to talk about it. Then we can talk about it. Isn't it? This is so crazy. This is so crazy. I haven't seen a government that is so entitled like the Israeli government and some of their hardliners. Some of the people in Israel or some of the Jewish people are so entitled and they make everything about themselves. I do not understand why they do that. They are the victims and the supervillains at the same time. They are the strongest force in the region that no one should toy with. They are the one putting out strong statements that if anyone in the region tamper with them, those people will regret it, because they will not joke when they want to retaliate. They will not joke. And if anyone tamper with them, those people will be sorry. And at the same time, they are the victim in the area because they are the only democracy in the area. And they are people surrounded by Muslims or Arab nations who do not want to see them exist. How can you be a superpower, a dominant force in the area, and at the same time be the victim? How can you be both? How can you be constantly or occasionally mowing the lawn in Gaza? How can you be the one who have encircle West Bank? How can you be the one who have turned the Palestinian Authority into a puppet government, into an ineffective government? How can you be the one who put Gaza under a siege, who made sure that nothing went in and out of Gaza without you being aware? And at the same time, being the victim who is worrying for his or her survival. At the same time, being that entity that keep on worrying that they might be eradicated or they might be destroyed by outside forces who do not want to see them exist. I don't understand how the two narratives play out. I really don't understand. But if there is one thing I have learned so far since October 7, is that sometimes people can be very delusional. People can sometimes wallow in their own delusion. So it's but normal. But you guys out there, when you hear a top ranking official in the government of Israel saying that a two-state solution is not something they should be talking about at the moment, because according to him, Israel is traumatized and Israel needs time to recover. What is your take? Does the two-state solution depend on the motive of Israel? Don't the people of Palestine matter? Share that thought with us in the comment section below, because we love hearing what you have to say. Please kindly like this video, share this video, subscribe to this channel, because somehow that helps so much with the algorithm, and we shall forever be grateful to you. So thank you very much for doing just that, and like always, see you in the next one.